Blessings, 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 my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. Yes, my family, so victory to start off the T20 series. I'm just getting a chance to come and speak about it, but luckily I was able to see most of the game, right? I was able to see a good amount of the game, so I can talk on what I saw. So just give a listening ear and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So before we get into the scorecard, like I said in the video last night, prayers are going out for my Caribbean people, especially those in Jamaica, as Hurricane Melissa gets closer to the island. We are praying for everyone and we're hoping that they will do everything that they are able to try and stay safe. All right, so let's talk some cricket. Earlier today, Captain Shea Hope and his guys, they secured a 16-run victory over Bangladesh to get the series off on a winning note. Yes, off to a winning start. Now, it was former captain Ravman Powell's 100th T20 international game, and he really and truly gave us a taste of what he's all about. Yes, my people, he got off to a slow start, was getting used to the pitch, and then he went crazy in the back end. He actually got 4 sixes, 4 consecutive sixes right at the end in the final over. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that further down, but let's just talk, take a look at the top. Now, we won the toss and decided to bat first. I didn't get a chance to see the first 10 overs of our batting. The first, I went to devotion. I saw when we won the toss and when we were going out to bat. I had to go to devotion at about 8 o'clock. And when everything was over and I got settled, it was 70 for 1, I think. And then by the time I turned around and said, all right, let me go and fire up the computer and everything, it was 80 something for 2. And then from there, I was able to see the rest of it. So, Brandon King's batting and Alec Arthanes batting, I didn't really get a chance to see, but Arthanes scored 34 from 27, King 33 from 36. So, we got off to an okay start, 59 for 1. Probably not as fast as they would have liked, but 59 for 1. We lost Arthanes at over 8.2. right? And after that, Shea Hope came in and he basically carried his bat throughout the rest of the innings. He got 46 from 28, 4 sixes and 1 4, continuing to show his class. Yes, my people, Shea Hope is definitely a class player. Whenever we are in trouble, he always gets out there and just as Sammy like to say, put the team on his back and basically drag us across the line. So he did pretty well for us in that one. Sheffield Rutherford, I saw his dismissal, 1 ball. Really getting concerned about him now. T20s and ODIs. I'm a huge fan of Sheffield. Definitely want to see him getting back into the mix of things in terms of scoring. So Ravman Powell and Shea Hope stayed there until the 20th over. As a matter of fact, they both finished off the innings. So Powell, he finished with 44 from 28 not out, 4 sixes and 1 4. At one point he was 7 runs for 7 runs off probably close to 20 balls are in the teens, right? But he turned it around quickly and, as I said, gave us a flash of what he's all about, right? So those two guys got the score up to 165 for 3. Prior to the game, they were saying the par score on this pitch might be around about 160, 165 thereabout, and we got 165 for 3. Probably would have liked to really push on and get some more in the back end, but it's ball against bat or bat against ball, whichever way you want to put it. The bowlers, they are there doing their job, also using their skills to try and make sure that we aren't scoring, and they didn't do too badly in the latter stages except for that final over there. I think we got 22 off it if I'm not mistaken. Now, bowling for Bangladesh, Taskin picked up 2 for 36 out of the 3 wickets, so he was the pick of the bowlers for them. Now Bangladesh, they were bowled out for 149, 19.4 overs. Right, the West Indies players doing pretty well for themselves. We also saw a very well, not even I saw 2 catches. Don't know if I missed any, but 2 very good ones. You know, Alec Arthur, well, Romario Shepherd taking one very good, similar to what Alec Arthur took in the ODI game a few days ago, and Akil Hussain also took a very good return catch. So, you know, those 2 guys, they did pretty well there. For Bangladesh, Tahid, he's got 28, Tanzim Hassan 33, and Ahmed 20 from 13. So those were the main scorers for Bangladesh. Bowling for the West Indies, Akil Hussain 2 for 22 from 4, being very good as usual. His first over, the first couple balls, you know, he was a bit short. He was punished, but Akil Hussain, being the wonderful spinner that he is, was able to correct it and finish off with 2 for 22. Jaden Seals also did pretty well. You know, I missed out a few part of us bowling a few overs because of class. But Seals got 3 for 32 from 4. Carrier 1 for 33 from 4. Jason Holder once again doing pretty well, 3 for 31 from his 4. So Jason Holder continuing to show how important he is. I think in my playing 11, I had a toss up between Romario Shepherd and Holder. You know, I was wondering if I needed to play the extra spinner and leave out one of the seamers. But, you know, as I always say, me putting my playing 11 out there, if that means that we will lose, I want my playing 11 to be wrong. You're right. I always want to win. So, and, you know, Sammy and his team, they got it right. Unfortunately, we were able to secure victory. Romario Shepherd 1 for 29 from 3.4. And we were able to get them to 149, so giving us victory by 16 runs. So congratulations to Captain Shea Hope. I am you know, looking at it, and you know, I really and truly hope that he can get a series win. You know, his captaincy where T20 cricket is concerned, it hasn't gotten off to the best start, you know, so we are hoping that he will be able to win this series, and you know, we can take it from there. We're going into the T20 World Cup. We're still looking at trying to find our best team, you know, so we definitely want to know that the captain is getting it right in terms of his rotation of bowlers, field setting, you know, and just the team in general. So we're happy that Hope was able to lead his team to victory in this first game, and we're looking for the series. They gave us a nice little whooping in the ODIs, so you know, it would be nice if we can take this T20 series. Bless up.